Hello, supermarket managers, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. The last episode, we went ahead and paid off a large part of our debt. We still have a bit to go here. Just realized I didn't take these eggs off those shelves, so they're still putting them over there, which I don't want. Yeah, so we're okay on things. Ooh, we definitely need those here soon. Think I'll run and grab a couple of, or at least one of those just to have some in stock. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and start the day. We'll take the truck over and we'll start doing some shopping over there as it is. Got a list of items that I need anyways, so might as well get some of them picked up. There's Mrs. Half Colored. And I did find out what had made the noise and stuff in that previous episode was that I was approaching the edge of the map. So it did not have to do with the fact that she's only partially colored in. That's entirely separate. Let's go ahead and get 3 of them because I don't know if somebody was carrying one at the time, so I don't want to overdo it. Alright, we need elbow pasta. Let's see here. Crispy chibi cereal. Then the chalk pick cereal. Alright. Then one of the honeybee. The farine flour. Where was that? There it is. Whoops. We got a couple orders in, it looks like. Be back there in just a few minutes. Gonna grab these 2 boxes. Alright. Let's get some cheese here. Some of the sugar. Let's see. Where's that milk? There it is. And then we need the 8 packs of eggs, which I believe are over here. Perfect. Alright, so this is for Lois Porter, who is right over here. You're not Lois. You're the other person. You don't look like Lois either, but I guess you are, so there you go. Maybe it was Lewis, not Lois. Names can be tricky at points. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll run this one over. Then we can go back and pay our bills afterwards. Let's see here. We'll sell 5 boxes of tuna. No. I don't really need those deals. I prefer going to the stores and getting the stuff for a better deal. Alright, feel. Toilet paper. And then some Zap soda. Alright, so this is for Cora Bishop, who is way over there. You know what? That way those are just all paid off. Oh, I didn't realize there's actually a time limit on these too. Good thing that I looked. Alright, so I have to be a little bit more astute to these. Let's see here. Musaka, not sure where, right here. There we go. And then they want steaks. And then they want cheese. Yeah, financially we're doing really well. Want to leave about $1,200 or so in my account always, so that way I can pay the bills for the next day. But otherwise, pretty pleased with the way things are. Really, what I could do is I could go shopping in the daytime, so that way I make sure the bills are paid beforehand. Probably the smartest idea. Plenty of time left on this order. Alright, I need some pineapple from the back then. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just put that away for right now, and let's go ahead and get some pineapple, because we're going to need it. Pineapple. There we are. Darn it. Alright, I'll follow you into the store. Yeah, our little store is making quite a decent profit right now, which is a good thing. As I said, then we'll do the shopping in the morning, hopefully fill everything up as best we can, and then we'll go ahead and start working on expanding this store. See if all of our customers are done for the day or not. Looks to be the case. 4 products not found. Yeah, we definitely need to take care of that. And we need to get these prices raised back up, which is a good thing. No loan repayments needed. Also a good thing. Alright, so 344. There we go. Alright, that's taken care of there. Let me get my scanner back out. Oh, alright. Just trying to get this entire list to be erased. That's the hard part. And I do need to buy many of these items, but right now I'm just wanting to get my cart empty so that way I can go ahead and do the ordering in a more efficient manner. Alright, so let's start with the produce. Okay, so we'll start with this. We'll go from there. All right, artichokes. We need 5 of those. It's going to take multiple trips to get all this stuff. You know what? I'm going to go one less than what I'm saying as far as the numbers right now, just to ensure that somebody didn't have a box that they were carrying at the time, because I don't need my guys getting stuck. All right, mushrooms. You know what? If they get stuck, I know how to fix it, so let me go ahead and get the extra box of these two. Alright, so that's 3 mushrooms so far. Need to keep that in mind, because I needed 6 of them. So 3 more. Can only fit 2 more. And we'll get gas when we head back in that direction. I think I'm going to move this over here for right now. Along with that. I could probably still fit another one right over there if I needed to. Let's see. Oh yeah, very easily. So that way we have all our produce against that wall. Actually, you know what? Let's put those over there. Get the meat over here, so that way the two places that I seem to get the biggest sales from and the most consumption from are sort of nicely over here by themselves. Alright, I need one more carrot, it looks like. And then mushrooms, I think I got some that were not the correct ones. So I need 3 more of those actually. And then I need, let's see here. Alright, so I've got 2 of those, so I need 6 more. Oh wait, I already had those labeled. Never mind. Pineapples I need 8 of, so that we're good on. Melon looks like I need 7 of. Lemon I need 8 of. And potato I can only list 7 because of the fact that I ran out of room in my cart. Yeah, this is a big episode on trying to get things organized and finances taken care of some. First things first here. Let's get gas. Alright, back to this. Mushrooms. We need 3 more. Onions we need 6 of. This definitely feels like an efficient way of doing things, and I'm just saving so much money because everything's half off here. Alright, that one's taken care of. Then pineapple we need a full 8 for. Alright. Don't know if I need one more pineapple or not, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'll get one more carrot for right now. Carrot. There's carrots. I'll leave one on there because I'm not positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4 mangoes. That's correct. Kiwis we need 6 of. Alright, let's just start down here at the bottom. We need 8 of those. 5 of those. And we need more than that of those, but that's alright. Still 2 boxes left. Alright, so we did need some of those pineapples anyways, which works out. The produce alone has taken a while to get all of it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying though. I mean, I enjoy this actually. I really do like the shopping aspect. I think it adds something to the game without a question. Alright, so pineapple we're actually good on, so we're on to kiwi we need 6 of. So basically the entire bottom layer will be kiwi. Just wish I could carry more than one box. Would make it go a bit faster. Alright, kiwis are done. Mangoes are next. Alright. Then you know what? I think, yeah, I'm going to do potatoes next. I was going to do potatoes anyways, because I knew I needed a full 8, and that'll fill up the truck. And I mean, while this is taking a while to get all of this, it really isn't costing me much. That's the thing. I am buying so much product for so little money. I'm like, come on, boys, empty it out. Do your jobs. Alright, kiwis, mangoes, and potatoes. Alright, so now we're on to melons. Oh wait, no, we didn't need melons. Garlic. Yeah, we needed 5 of those. Zucchini we already got on there. So we need 4 tomatoes. And 1, 2, 3 apples. Few more trips and we should be good to go. I really do wish I could hire more stalkers. That's my biggest thing is I really could use a few more of them. I mean, what I could also do here is just chuck those out and let them pick them up off the ground while I go ahead over here and get my next load. Alright, let's see here. Melon. Where's the melon? There's the melon. We need 7 melon. Pears we need 8 of. As I said, this is going to probably be a long episode. I might break it into two. We might just do the produce and the meat today, and then in the next episode we will do the main grocery store and any of the janitor supplies that we need. That seems sort of logical. Alright, we could get apples and fit them in. Whoops, that is not what I needed. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Let me just run that over here and just chuck it over into the area because they're going to have to store that out here for right now. That's my mistake. Grabbed mangoes instead of apples. And we got plenty of mangoes. There we go. Alright, got the apples. Got the melons. Got the pears. So it'll take a little bit over 3 trips in order to get the rest of the stuff we need from there. Then we gotta buy this stuff that we need here, which is quite a bit. You know what we could do though, because these just take up space, get those right away on one of the trips that we're doing for the produce as well. That was not really what I had wanted. There we go. And you know what? Going to the meat store after the produce store would be silly. So I just gotta do the 3 trips here. Alright, watermelons, we need 8 of. As I said, I do just wish I could carry more than one box over a short distance so I could just load them in my truck. But as somebody that is currently suffering from a sore back from lifting too much, probably I should not speak because I obviously don't know how to lift in a proper manner without hurting myself. I mean, I do, I'm just too stubborn, and I think I can lift that, and I forget the fact that I am not a young kid anymore, which is bad. You never enjoy that moment when you realize you're not a young kid anymore because something hurts badly. Alright, so that's 4 zucchini. We needed 5. Alright, so we can do 7 more. Let's see. Might as well do the lemons, I guess. Yeah, we'll do the lemons, which is the closest to getting us to full. I did that wrong. That was my mistake. Alright, so we've got 5 things of lemons there. We needed 6. So, I am not mathing well today. The math is not mathing. But the good news is the money is holding up fairly nicely. Now you saw I was highlighting the box at the time. Go ahead, grab those last 2 boxes. Alright. Let's see here then. Garlic we need 5 of, tomatoes we need 4 of. Alright, so that takes care of those 2. I think we actually can get everything in here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we need the squash, and then we need 1 lemon. So if we put the lemon in there, yeah, then the squash will take up the rest of the space. That should, in theory, take care of it. Alright, got those. 1 more of those. 4 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. Wish there was a ladder or some way I could see how many of these things I needed. think 4 of them will fit, but I'm going to start with 2. Let me get 2 to start with. Getting stuck on that post. Alright, there we go. Let's go to the meat store. Alright, gonna get 2 of these. I know I need 5 of these. There we go. Alright, so that took care of the chicken. Then we need 1 small sushi and 4 of the larges. One small. 4 of the larges. Don't know if I can fit any more on there. Yes, I can. Nope, now the truck is full. Alright, so that way we've got those 2 ready to go. Gonna see if I can squeeze down this alley with the truck or not. No, not with those trash cans in there. That's the unfortunate part. Yeah, so I can put 2 more of those in. The racks are full in storage. I thought we needed a full thing of chickens. Well, you know what? For now, there we go. Once they get used up, we'll just get rid of those 2. Not a huge deal. Now these other boxes I think are going to be smaller, so we might be able to get quite a few of them in here. Guess we shall see. Alright, so those are taken care of. Then we need the Bavaro steaks and 2 of the veal chops. So let's get the veal chops here. Steaks are here. And then we need the salmon, we need 3 of. This meat here is where my money goes away in a hurry. Getting this area all filled up. But you know what? It is worth it because it does sell for a pretty penny as well. Alright, we need the milk. We need 4 of them. Alright, then we need Parmesan. I don't think we're going to fit too much of this stuff in. Let's go with the 4 packs of eggs. We only need 3 of those. Yeah, nice small boxes. Yeah, that should take care of that. We'll take this load over, and then we'll come back, hopefully one more time, and get the rest of it. Because I do want to have some money left in case there's anything I drastically need from one of the other 2 shops. Oh, and we got the tuna, I believe, as well. Yeah. Is there anything else on the other shelves I really just need badly? Potatoes. That's going to be something I'm going to have to get. Uh, bleach I have a little bit left of. Ooh, I need the sprays here too. Yeah, gonna need those. Quite a few things over here, and especially the chemicals. So that'll probably be my next stop, along with getting the potatoes. But that'll be in the next episode. We're going to finish up the meat section here in this episode, see where we stand as far as items. Realistically, the one I care about the most is going to be the potatoes, because the potatoes will sell out. Where most of the cleaning products, other than the toilet paper, I should be good for a couple days on. Alright. Let's see here. Comté cheese. Alright, so we need 6 of these. Alright, then the Parmesan. Trying to figure out which one is which. Well, let's see. The mozzarella, I know which one that is. So mozzarella, I need 5 of. That's the Parmesan. So that's going to be 5 of those. That means it's going to be 6 of those. Yeah, that was correct on those. Alright, so then we need the 12 packs of eggs. We need 3 of them. Don't know if we're going to be able to fit that or not. Might be able to. Yeah, it's going to allow us. Then we need 4 of these. And I think that is everything then. Perfect. Still have $396 left. We'll go pick up those potatoes. I think I might do that before we end the episode, because then after that we'll go to the janitor supplies in the next episode. But I want to make sure I have the potatoes in. Alright, so yeah, we need 5 potatoes. That's fine. We need 4 toilet papers. Let's go with 2 of those. And 2 of those to start with. Alright, I mean, we do need water also. So we get the water and the potatoes over at the store. And then we'll try to get everything else that we have on the list for the janitor supplies in the next episode. And then we'll probably have to wait till we get some more money in. But we should be then in pretty good situation at that point. All right. Let's go with the 4 potatoes. Then we need 3 of the one kind of water and 4 of the other. Not sure which one that is, but we'll get 3 of it to start with. We could get 3 of each if we need to. Be good enough for right now. Not sure. So yeah, we're just going to get 3 of each. Good enough for now. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to have the guys unload these things. I'm going to then just exit out because we've got the lifts already set up for going to the cleaning facility this next time. So we'll leave it at that. I'm just going to scan out those waters so that way I don't accidentally pick them up again. Alright, so the blue bottles were that one. So I could have used one more of the white. I don't even know where the white is now. Oh, down at the bottom here. Alright, you know what? I'll go run grab one. This is where I'm going to end the video though. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Supermarket Simulator.